And finally for you, some good news. After nearly 9 months of being closed owing to the coronavirus, the iconic Eiffel Tower has reopened to visitors. What does that mean? Well, up to 13,000 people per day will now be able to take the lifts up to the top of the tower and soak in the sights of the French capital. Well, that number is down from 25,000 in the pre-COVID era. Let's get you more on this. France 24's Andrew Hilliar is at the Eiffel Tower. I believe, Andy, you're on the second floor taking in the sights for us. Just walk us through, if you will, why this reopening is so significant today, Andy.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's very rare that I can say that I'm speaking to you from the second floor of the Eiffel Tower, but I finally can. That's because since 1 p.m. today, the Eiffel Tower is finally open again to visitors. That's after a 9-month closure, the longest closure since World War II. So, of course, that's why it's extremely significant. This tower is a symbol of Paris, a symbol of France. It's hugely important for the tourism industry and for those tourists who we've been speaking to as well, who say that Paris simply wouldn't be Paris without the possibility to take those lifts up to the summit to take in the spectacular views. So here's what they told us a little earlier when we spoke to them.
I think it's such a unique experience that nobody can miss it.
Yeah, maybe it's because I was there a few years ago, so I was up there before.
Now she's trying to defend herself.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's a must as well.
I think it's good for the people to be aware of that we're not done yet, and it's still COVID-19 is still there, and we still have to be cautious. So wearing the masks is a good reminder to people that we're not there yet.
There's some good news then, and clearly enthusiastic people at the Eiffel Tower, glad to see it reopened again. I mean, things are not, though, Andy, completely back to normal, are they?
That's right. Yeah, there are a few restrictions that remain in place, of course, like the wearing of masks. There are also social distance guidelines that are in place. For example, the lifts can only welcome 50% of their normal capacity. That means that only 13,000 visitors per day will be able to visit the Eiffel Tower, down from 50% of its normal capacity. Another key date to bear in mind is next Wednesday. That's when the health pass will come into force. That means that to visit the Eiffel Tower, you'll need to either show that you're fully vaccinated or that you have the negative results of a COVID test.
And Andy, just finally, what does it look like from up there? We can see some pretty amazing sights behind you. What can you tell us?
Oh, well, I mean, the view is pretty much nothing less than it's spectacular, really. I can see, well, you can't see, of course, but the Montparnasse Tower is just behind the camera over there. But if you look behind me, there's the Mont Valérien in Suresnes, which is just outside of Paris. That goes to show how far you can see, really. And on top of that, the sun's come out. So a good weather and a good time to visit.
All right, thanks very much, Andy, keeping us up to date from the second floor, no less, of the Eiffel Tower. Thank you.